You go.
Hi, my name is Robert Farrow and I teach math here at Yukon College at the Whitehorse campus, or the Ayamdagut campus. And about 5 years ago I was asked if I would like to try video conferencing to teach math by that way. So I said sure, and it was all new to me, but when I got into it I really enjoyed it. And you can do it, I guess here is where we start in Whitehorse, and we are able to do it by internet through all of the communities that Yukon College has a campus with. And I can't remember exactly how many students we started off with that first time, but I think it was around 10 or 11, and there were about 4 or 5 communities that were included, if I remember correctly. And it was fun. There were students in Whitehorse that were in that smaller room, as well as students out in other communities around the Yukon. And it made it very nice because perhaps they don't have the same type of instructors in the communities, whereas here in Whitehorse we have all the different types. And that was a great benefit to those perhaps that wanted to do Math 40 or 50 by video conferencing. They had the benefit of a lecture-based course that they could come to on a daily basis and get the instruction and then do the homework after school or in the evening. And I think that the students really enjoyed it because it's live. You get to ask questions. It's not like it's videotaped and then you have to watch it later. So there was that interchange of communication. We'd zoom in on the whiteboard and zoom out. We have even a document camera where we could put pictures from a book or maybe share an assignment by showing it on the document camera. So all that wonderful technology fits nicely for what we need to do for mathematics. We use the board mostly, the whiteboard, and then I use the document camera a lot for showing how to use a calculator or graphing purposes. We have graph paper on there. It's better than me making a graph on the whiteboard.
How many communities can you teach at the same time, or campuses?
I'm not sure. You have to ask Grant that question, but I know that I've had, I think, up to 4 altogether, but you can do more. You can do quite a few more.
So on one screen you have 4 of your different community campuses?
Yes.
And on the other screen there'd be a picture of yourself?
Right, yeah. And in the Whitehorse campus, that's what it is. We have 2 television sets, whereas the other campuses have just the 1 TV set, so they just see me. And I find it very useful because not only do I see the reaction of the students when I see all the different campuses, but then to see myself, because if I'm not zoomed in close enough to certain pieces on the blackboard, and then I can see right away because I see what they are seeing at the other end.
Okay. Anything else you want to add about the video conferencing?
I encourage all those in the communities to take a serious look at it because I think it's a neat way of doing their college courses if they are not able to come to Whitehorse.
I understand in some of the communities they have the equipment there, but it's not used very much. Maybe this video will help to encourage them.
I hope so too.
Okay.
Yes, that'd be neat.
Thank you very much for your time, Robert.
You're welcome.
So I'm here with Dennis and Stephen and Merlin. Stephen, how did you first learn about video conferencing?
Well, I was upgrading next door with Kathy, and they said there's this course coming up, and I just thought about it, so I just told them I'll try it out.
Yeah. How do you like learning over video conference?
It's alright.
You were going to say, Dennis?
Yeah, that's one thing, is it's just right where in our community,
so you can stay in your community and learn.
Yeah, we don't
course.
like people don't have rides to the college every day and stuff like that, so we have to bus it all the time, every morning.
Would you recommend it to other students in small communities, Merlin? Like say Dawson, Beaver Creek?
What was it, bet? Yeah, they should definitely try it, yeah.
They should try it too, right?
Yeah. If they want to do apprentice programs. If they don't want to move to town, they could just, college can ask them wherever they're from if they want to take the course.
And it's real easy to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, is it like,
Because they can either, when we have quizzes and tests, we can either go on the internet and do that, or they can get the tests faxed to them.
okay. So who teaches you?
Simone.
Simone from the college, from
Yeah.
Yukon College?
And Gerald.
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 And Peter's that with us at
Peter's
the
our
House of
tutor.
Learning.
What does Gerald teach?
He teaches
Science.
us math and science.
Mostly science.
And,
Yeah.
he can actually demonstrate projects and stuff on over the video conference?
Yeah.
So it's a lot like having him right in the classroom here with you, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Good morning, Kathy.
Morning, Ron.
How about an introduction and tell us about your video conference that you use at the campus here now, at the House of Learning campus at Kwanlin.
Okay. Well, starting in be around the end of October, we were set up with for the first time with all the equipment to be able to have distance ed courses offered here at the House of Learning. So we have the television and the video equipment so that we get the video conferencing courses. And yeah, it allows students who live in this area and within Kwanlin just to come over here if they want to take advantage of certain courses. Now we've only offered, starting out, we've just offered a pre-trades math and science course, and we have 5 fellows taking that course. And we've learned lots this first time around. It's it's quite a commitment on the part of the students because it's quite intense. They have an hour and a half of math each morning and then an hour and a half of science. So attendance is really important. You're seeing the teacher, she or he is giving the lesson, and every day there's lots to learn. So, but I think, and it's just a beginning. It'll open up, other opportunities for other courses.
So have you experienced a few startup wrinkles, I guess you'd call them?
In the beginning, a little bit with the equipment, losing our connection, and so, but we kind of have got that all straightened out, and it's gone pretty smoothly the last while. So in that sense, from a technical point of view, it seems to work. We have tried to offer, I think people in Kwanlin aren't even quite aware that we have the use of this equipment. We did offer one evening program it had to do with parenting, and got the word out to the community. However, I think because people haven't even seen it or really know much about it, so there's possibilities, for the whole community and for the different administrative people to use it as well. So.
Okay. Thank you, Kathy.
Alrighty.